So today's video is all about tattoos and piercings. Thought it'd be a good idea to do a question and answer video for all your burning questions. By no means am I an piercing or tattoo expert. I do not work in the field. This is just from my personal experience. But you guys have given me a lot of questions to answer, so let's get started. Next one is from L. Williamson. What made you want so many tattoos on your head, and do you regret any? I've always, pretty much for quite a long time, had a shaved head, and again, like I said, I want to be covered, so I wanted to get my head done. No, I do not regret any of my tattoos. I love them all, and they make me me, and I can't really explain like placements of tattoos. I just get them done because I think it'll look cool there. Next question is from Pitch Beauty. Do you draw your own tattoos? I did in the past. I haven't got any of them tattooed. I don't really like drawing tattoos because unless I want a unique one, but I kind of just want the artist to draw it because I want their kind of flair to it, really. I may do a few sketches and be like, oh yeah, this is kind of what I want, but I want you to like really make it your own stuff. Next question is from Lorraine Marie 15. How do you take care of your piercings? Meaning, how do you make sure you don't get an infection and keep them clean? So when you get pierced, your piercer should give you a baggie of sterilizing wipes, or you can get a sterilizing like solution that you put on like a cotton tip and then you clean it. So definitely use them. They are incredible to make sure that everything is clean. I will say, basically, when you get a when you get a new piercing, it's a foreign object basically in your body, so your body fights it. I just spat at the camera, that's delightful. So it produces this liquid called lymph or lymphocyte, which it's like a yellowy kind of liquid. So it can be mistaken for pus, but pus smells, so you'd be able to tell if that was infected. Just cleaning it off, being really gentle. For example, when I like clean my bridge piercing, I hold one and then I hold the other, so I'm not moving the bar too much. Obviously I clean my plugs all the time because, please do, because they smell. It's rotting flesh if you think about it. You've got an open hole in your ear and it's rotting. It's not really rotting, but like it's pretty much an open wound, so just clean them. Next question is from Psychotic Peace, and this kind of runs quite well with the previous question. Have you ever had an infected piercing, and how did you deal with it? Yes, I have had a rejecting piercing. I've also had piercings relocate. Is it relocate? I think it's called relocating, where they'll move to the surface of your skin. So I had 2 surface bars. They relocated and really were popping out my skin. You could literally see the bar underneath, and when I got them taken out, I could still feel where the bar was because I had scar tissue in there. My microdermals on my stomach rejected quite a bit. I had one that was really just wanted to reject like every 2 weeks. Like I could tell that I'd put on weight because that one would like start getting infected. I'm like, that's rude. I just clean them and make sure that they're super clean. I also just got them taken out. If they're too, because it is painful, if they're too painful, it's not worth it. Just get it taken out. You don't want something even worse happening to your bodies. And then you can let it heal, and then you can get it done again. No biggie. The next question is from The Most Wiggy. Please talk about the process for gauging your septum and how to do it properly. Sure. So in the UK, we actually call it just stretching. I actually used a crescent bar and a spiral bar. I will show you. Let me just grab that. So to stretch my septum, I used crescent bars, which look like this. So they have a thin point and then go thicker towards the middle. So I use that. I would soak it in balm and then soak my like septum holes in balm and literally just push it through. And I also had spiral septum rings, which is another way of stretching your septum. I don't know if these would fit, maybe this one. So that's what it'll look like, and that's how I stretched my septum. Next question is from Hermione Holly Finch. What advice do you have for a young person considering face tattoos? Don't get them. Once you feel you have a job, a career fixed and accepting of face tattoos, don't get them if you're 18 and you're working in retail. I know society is changing and they are becoming more lenient, but a lot of places aren't. So please don't, honestly. I mean, I'm 23 and yeah, I do have a facial tattoo, I guess you can say this, my forehead one. But look, you can't see it and no one will ever know. So if you can hide it, perfect. But if you can't, don't do it. And she also asked if I had any negative experiences because of them and your age. Yes, definitely with my forehead tattoo. I got a lot of people telling me not to do it, but I'm my own decision maker, so. Next question is from Lexi Hexel. Do all of your tattoos have meanings, or are they sometimes just things you like? Yeah, they are things I like. I can probably put a meaning to every single one if I really thought about it. There are mainly like, I would say like 80% of my tattoos have a meaning to them, and some of them are just pretty. Next question is from Just Becca 47. What age were you when you got your first tattoo? I was 18. I got it the day after my birthday. It was my birthday present. Next question is from Thomas Rachel. How's your pain tolerance? Very high. I have a very high pain tolerance, not gonna lie. I do psych myself up. Piercers are quite good. They make you take 3 deep breaths in and out. Yeah, I do still get nervous when I'm getting like piercings because I'm like, oh my god, it's gonna hurt. She also said, how do I psych myself up for an appointment knowing you're getting tattooed in a painful spot, or are you someone who finds it therapeutic? I do kind of find it therapeutic. Is that weird? Especially getting my head done. I was so sleepy. I could have slept getting my head done. No, I don't really psych myself up. I just kind of go in there and I'm like, yeah, I'm getting tattooed, sweet. And then that's it. Next question is from Queen of Shithill. I'll be your king. Is there any tattoo that you have that you don't like? Nope. I love every single one of my tattoos. Even the dick birds I have on my butt cheek. Next question is from Blue Akuma. Do you have any tattoos that were spur of the moment choices? Yeah, my dick birds were spur of the moment choices. And also my knives, I was like, probably a week before, I was like, I want to get these knives tattooed on me. And they were like, okay. So they were kind of spur of the moment. Next question is from Sophia R. Bolton. Have any of your tattoos ever gotten infected and rejected the ink in certain spots? If so, is it okay to go back and get it touched up? None of them have ever gotten infected, touch wood. They have rejected color in some places, especially on my legs. They've kind of rejected the color in some of them, in some of the areas, but it's not too obvious. But in everywhere else, it seems pretty fine. And usually the tattoo artist that's done it is pretty, they usually offer free touch-ups. So just get in contact with your tattoo artist and I'm sure they'll be able to do a touch-up for you. 100%. Next question is from Linny21. How do you even decide where to place them? Like I said previously, I'm quite good at visualizing my tattoos and where to get them. I can visualize what it will look like and how it will flow with the rest of my body and the rest of my tattoos. So I kind of just do that. I just kind of visualize it. I'm just like, use the force. Yep. That would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. Next question is from Erin Dempsey. Did you have any backlash from friends and family when you started getting them? And also, how did you deal with it? Yes and no. I think my parents knew that I was a little bit different. A little bit emo, a little bit punk. So I think they kind of knew that I was gonna get tattoos. I was gonna be that child. I have got backlash from friends about certain tattoos, which I can understand. Their reasoning is pretty understandable. Not everyone's gonna like your tattoos, and you shouldn't be bothered as long as you like them and you don't let them affect you and affect the way that you feel about your tattoos. Then should be all good. Hope that helps. Probably was really shit. I'm gonna look back and be like, what the fuck was I talking about? I'm really tired, can you tell? Next question is from Broken Bat Wings. Are there any piercings that you can say at this point you'd never get? Yes, I will never get my cheeks pierced, and I will never get my tongue pierced. Next question is from Drunk Tarot Readings. Tarot Readings? What is your largest tattoo? My largest tattoo is probably what would be my largest tattoo? Maybe my sternum tattoo, or my panthers, if you count that as one tattoo, because I got them done at the same time. Next question is from Friend. Do people look at you a lot in the street with all these piercings on your face? And how do I live with it? Yeah, I live in a very conservative area, so I get a lot of stares and weird looks for having so many piercings. I just kind of deal with it. I love the way I look, and that probably sounds so narcissistic. I'm like, I just love myself so much. I love my piercings, I love my tattoos, so people staring, I'm just like, yeah, look, because I'm cool and you're not. Next question from Ames the Insane. Any tips for tattoo healing, like what creams to use, when to apply, how to clean? For Panthem, I think that's a really good cream to use, and it hasn't let me down since I've been using it. When to apply: when you first get it done, wait 24 hours and then just wash it with plain soap, wash the goop off, and then pat it dry, and then I usually like put little dollops on each area, and I really slowly just massage it in. Don't put too much, just as long as everything's moisturized, and then put cling film back on it, and then you should be set. Next question is from Mads Lacey. Do you ever want to get your tongue split? Not gonna lie, Mads. Yeah, low-key want to get my tongue split. And I also wanted to get my ears pointed as well. So many things I want to do to my body. But yeah, I have definitely thought about it and researched a lot about both the tongue split and the ear pointing. Next question is from Nina Rose Wiley. What was the best and worst experience you've had with getting tattooed? Worst experience was probably when I was getting my first tattoo, and I was just not in the mood for jokes or anything, and a tattoo artist came in and asked like, how long do you reckon you'll be? And he was nearly finished, but he was like, oh, probably like 2 hours, and I was just like, best experience was probably in Anaheim, getting my tattoos in Anaheim, just because I was surrounded by my friends and lots of hockey, and it was great. Next question is from Abby Warmold. What size is your septum stretch to? 3.2 at the moment. I'm trying to stretch it to a 5. No, I'm not. I'm trying to stretch it to a 4, so I can put this cute little pink one in that has like a gem. I want to stretch it so bad. I might try tonight. Next question is from Mischievous. How do you do your makeup around your piercings? Do you take them out, or do you just get product on them and wipe them off? I'm really lazy. I usually just leave them, especially like my bridge and my high nostrils. I don't really like taking them out, so I'll just leave them in and clean afterwards. But sometimes I take out my nostrils and my septum because they just get really gross and in the way, and it's just like, ugh. I kind of leave my lip piercing in just because the ball is really difficult to get in and out, and I just cannot be dealing with it, especially if you've got lipstick and foundation, you're putting hands all over your face. I'm just like, so most of the time I just leave all my piercings in and just clean them afterwards. And next question, oh my god, you're gonna hate me because I can't pronounce these names. Aoife. I always spell it like Effie, and I know it's probably not that. It's probably something else. I'm really sorry. Ryan05, I'm sorry. I love you. Please forgive me. Her question is, how many tattoos do you have? Let's count, shall we? 1, 2, I count my little symbol in here as a second one because it was there. 3, 4, 5, 6, my boobies. I got 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26 tattoos altogether. Getting there. I'm close to being covered. Not really at all. Okay, we're actually at our last question. And it's from Hazel X Leary, and she asked, have you got any cover-ups? No. In fact, I do not have any cover-ups yet. Now, I probably want to get cover-up. I don't know. I don't have any cover-ups and I don't plan on getting cover-ups at the moment. So that was all of the questions. I might have to make this a 2-parter because it's gonna be a long one. I know that for sure. But thank you to everyone who gave me a question. Sorry I didn't answer everyone's, but a lot of them were the same question, so I didn't want to keep repeating myself. But I appreciate all the questions that you guys have. I'm trying to think if there's any questions or any advice that I haven't said. One thing I probably would say, if you have plugs, take them out if you go on roller coasters, if you go to a club, because I hit my plug into my neck and I thought I was dying when I was on a roller coaster. I literally thought I had to go to hospital because I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up and pass out. And I lost my beautiful glass plugs in a club. It's the moment of my life. So please just be careful. Just look after your plugs. Oh, I have a couple of things actually. So when you get your ear pierced, do not twist them. Don't twist them. Don't play with them because you'll lose cartilage in that area. So I've actually lost cartilage in this area where I got my ear pierced because I would twist it a lot. So I have now a dip where I don't have any cartilage in my ear. And also keep checking your piercings to make sure that they're tight. Like the balls are in and they're like set, because the amount of times they've fallen out and then I have to get them re-pierced, it's just long. So just be really like on it with making sure your balls are tight. I hope you guys enjoyed this Q&A of tattoos and piercings. I enjoyed it. I loved all your questions. Thank you so much for joining me. If you liked this video, then drop a like, click the like button, drop a comment, and don't forget to subscribe and tell all your friends that I'm really cool. Anyway, thank you again so much for always supporting me and watching my videos. I love you guys so much. You are my favorites, you are my MVPs, and I will love you. I hope you love me. I'll see you guys in the next video.